One. So, as you know, I do a monologue every week, fortnight, month, or 3 months that we film this podcast. But I haven't had a lot of time lately. I've been very, very busy, and so Cram has done it for me. Hi, I'm Cal. You may know me as that old guy yelling in the party chat of your Valorant game, aka the second funniest man in the world. And already one joke in, I'm realizing that Cram should write all my monologues. You son of a bitch. Now, it's true that tonight is the show's 30th birthday, so to speak, which is a crazy coincidence because I'm also thirsty. No, I'm also 30. See, this is why I should write my monologues. Now, it's true that tonight's show is the 30th birthday, so to speak, which is a crazy coincidence because I'm also 30 and have been for 3 years. Gotta love those genetics. Bloody bastard chiseled jaw piece of shit. And then the script goes on about jawbones and hairlines for a while. Da-da-da-da-da-da, skip, skip, skip. Ah, here we go. In the end, I guess Cal is great. I mean, I am great. I mean, 30. I'm 30 years old. The show is 30 episodes old. Yes, 30. I am old now. And it's maybe time I looked back and atoned for some past transgressions. I present a surprise edition of Cram's Court.
Hey!
Here we see an artwork by the most creative person I know, Cram. A short comic he made at the age of 14. Here you see it, Spy Tale.
Good.
Yep. And next up is an original work that I produced shortly after. Here you see it, Spy Cat.
I see it.
Wait. Here we can see a strikingly similar intro sequence. And here we can see an even more incriminating landing sequence.
Look at that. They look awfully similar now that you point it out. Now that I point it out,
yeah. And the final piece of evidence, the nail on the coffin. Look at the composition of the final pages and have a look at that finishing cell.
Clear as day. Clear as day.
Wow, compelling piece for an opening monologue. Well, you want to know, Cram, if I did steal your piece? Well, the truth is, I never stole it. It's all original. So is this show. Welcome to the Friday Night Fork Show. It's never been done before.
Never been done
Roll
before.
the intro.
Live from your device, it's Friday night.
Oh no!
Live from your device,
We're getting two
it's
intros today. We're getting two intros. It's a two intro show. Never been done before, everybody. This is, you might think it's a mistake, but that's how you get an extra minute. That's how you get an extra minute of runtime in your show without any work.
Yeah. No, the reason that we did it, that we intentionally did it that way, is because it's the final episode of Aisle 2.
It is.
And so we wanted to play both intros, and this is going to become a tradition. In the final episode of Aisle 3, we'll play all three intros, and so on and so forth. Completely intentional.
So
welcome
funny.
to the last episode of Aisle 2.
Welcome.
This episode's going to be all about made-up lies. As you can see from that monologue that we started with. So, it's the made-up lie special.
I thought you'd get a kick out of that specifically, Cal.
It was so good. Yeah, so good. The problem is that the Twitch stream I see on a delay. So I was doing it timed in my head to make the monologue work. I'm gonna when I watch it tomorrow, I'm gonna.
No, you did good. You did good. I went back and forth a little bit because I couldn't remember.
Yeah.
Because you were...
You're like, which sells which?
I know.
Which one did I draw? Which one did he draw?
It's almost...
Did I copy Cal?
Probably. It's interesting, but I have a second screen here, and I just didn't use it at all for that entire thing. Like, I could have just had the whole slide presentation on my other screen. I
Yeah,
didn't make
ready
it.
to
I didn't
go.
take advantage of it.
Oh, well. Yeah.
But yes, I thought
Yeah.
I was cleaning up the loft up at the old homestead,
Yep.
and I came across those comics, and I thought,
Every time you clean
Uh-huh.
your mum's plate,
I
you
find
clean out stuff
something,
in your mum's
man.
place. There's like a box of comics we drew every time.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
have a. You bought me up a whole box.
oh
of
man,
ones
I
that
got
drew.
3 times as much in my
many.
room right now. Like,
Jesus Christ.
yeah, we drew a lot of comics back in the day.
We could compile them all together and do like some sick hardcover editions.
They're all
called,
terrible.
Like,
They're all terrible,
called,
Cal.
yeah, but we'd call it like our comic ideas.
Yeah.
You know, and it'd just be like a hardcover,
Yeah.
compiled digitally. Like I could get that printed to Amazon.
And we could sell it to our one viewer, who's my son, and he'd get it for me for Father's Day. So,
Rylan, you could get that's a good gift, Rylan. And we only charge $5,000 a copy.
yeah.
So
Yeah, save up, son.
you
Save
know,
up.
yep. There's your college money. Thanks very much, buddy.
Yeah, 30 episodes. 30 hours of content.
30 hours more. Sometimes we do an hour and a half. Sometimes we only do 50 minutes. But
Yeah.
I feel like it's always
On
on
the
the
whole-
further side.
On the whole.
Yeah.
In the hole, out of the hole,
least.
just generally around the whole area.
That's the areas that you want to
Chef's
be.
kiss. Chef's kiss.
Chefs, you want to chef kiss all the holes or something. Well,
it's
Jazz.
Jazz.
Jazz is here.
We got Jazz
He's
Mechanic
right
Smith.
up there.
Jazz the
Jazz, the blacksmith mechanic,
blacksmith
as
mechanic.
he's always been known.
Yeah, the blacksmith. He's been making
I've always called him
horseshoes
that.
since before horses had socks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's true. They used to get really smelly shoes because they didn't have socks at the time. I see Ryland's in the chat. He said, "Nah." I don't think he's going to buy the hardcover edition of the comic for $5,000.
Okay, we tried. We tried.
Yeah, we tried.
We tried.
You know, that's what life's about, Ryland. It's about giving everything a good shot.
Yeah.
A jolly old try.
The Harvard
Man,
try.
I feel old when I say jolly old.
33, man. 30. We are old.
33. You just turned 33.
I did.
Jazz,
I just turned 33.
Are you 33 or are you on your way to 33?
Pretty soon, yeah.
Pretty soon. Ooh, we're the 33 club.
Well, I got a story to tell.
All right.
You guys know this story, but
Sorry. Okay. Start from the top.
I got for my 33rd birthday the other day, 1 week ago. I got a standing desk.
Oh yes.
A desk that has a motor in it, and it goes.
That's right. He got a standing desk, which is just as well because he didn't have any seats or chairs for the desk to just sit down on.
Well, my desk was on the floor before, and I had to lay down to use it. So I got one that was standing.
Yeah.
No, it's been really
That's
good.
so good.
I haven't.
So good
I've
for
sat
you,
down.
right?
I've sat down once. Last night I sat
Wait,
down.
are you standing right now?
Yep.
You're standing right now. Whoa, dude,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
I know,
You
right?
look like you're sitting because
Wait,
the background's.
I got
blurred
an
out, so-
idea. Let's see what happens when I move my desk.
Oh, okay. I'd laugh if the background stayed in the same place. Oh, it does. It's just you. It's just you moving in the screen.
I should have started the show. I should have started the show like this.
Yeah. And now for the sounds of Marco's stomach. He's using the Force. Speaking of the Force, you two know what is out right now tonight. What came out today?
Yes, I do.
Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan Kenobi series is on Disney Plus right now.
Holy guacamole.
I'd be watching it, but you guys made me wait around while you played Valorant, and now the Fork Show started late, so
Oh, dude,
maybe
I'm
tomorrow.
super
No,
excited.
I'll be watching it later
excited.
tonight. Yeah, it looks.
I love Obi-Wan Kenobi. Ewan McGregor's Obi-Wan has and always will be my favorite Star Wars character.
Best Jedi
Yeah.
in the land. Him and Mace Windu, best Jedi's for sure.
Super excited.
Yeah.
Is that on Disney?
So I mean, if it's as good as Disney Plus, if it's as good as Mandalorian, it's gonna be amazing.
Yeah.
If it's as good as Boba Fett, it's gonna be kind of shit.
I didn't
But
actually watch Boba Fett.
I watched 2 episodes and I stopped.
I never was into the character myself, so
Yeah.
you know, Mandalorian was like.
And he's not a good A-list actor. Like he just can't carry the show. I think that's what the problem was.
Yeah. Fair enough. He's a good clone though. So
Yeah. That's
Good
true.
point.
That's true. good. He played a good clone.
Makes a
He
good
just
clone.
didn't play a good good lead character.
Didn't play a good lead.
But you know, that's
He
the
maybe
thing about,
maybe he wasn't the original. You know.
yeah, quite possibly, quite possibly. Yeah.
Man, they would have
And,
had
you know,
no
he-
problem with stunt doubles back then. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And he took over Jabba the Hutt's criminal enterprise. So Jabba the Hutt was like not even in it.
Oh, really?
Which is, yeah, like I felt like they'd do like an origin story on how Boba took Jabba the Hutt's criminal enterprise. They didn't do any of that. Apparently, Luke Skywalker makes an appearance in the end of the series, which is what I wanted to watch it all for. But
Luke.
yeah, Luke makes another appearance like he did in the end of Mandalorian.
Okay. So
Like
not
CGI
really.
Luke.
Yeah, fake.
You
Luke,
know,
fake
no,
Luke.
no, not old Mark Hamill
Yeah.
being the animated Joker. You know, he plays the Joker, right, in all the Batman.
Yeah,
games
yeah.
and
In all the games,
cartoons,
for
yeah.
sure.
Yeah. Which makes sense because he's like a maniacal, crazy dude. He's like, ah, I will always be Luke Skywalker. Ah!
Yeah, I think to be Mark Hamill, you'd have a pretty surreal life because, like, you're Luke Skywalker. Like,
Yeah,
you're like
that's
the
true.
first
That's true.
sci-fi fantasy
You
hero.
never have to act again.
Nah.
He's been trying to get away from it his whole life, and now I think he just leans in. He started leaning into it a lot, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm Luke. Yeah, I'm Luke. That's all I need to be." And then they killed him off in the new trilogy.
yeah.
He
they're
was
like, sorry.
pissed. He was so pissed.
Sorry.
If you've seen the interviews with him, he's actually pissed about it. Like, he's
Oh,
like,
really?
Yeah, he's like, Luke would never have given up on the Force. He never
Yeah,
would
I
have
know,
been
right?
on an island. Like, he really, really hated all that.
Imagine
shit.
being imagine being the only person to ever stand up to Darth Vader, blowing up the Death Star, saving the universe, and then being like, yeah, I'm gonna go live on an island now for
live
the
on an
rest
island.
of my life and disregard everything that I've learnt.
Yeah. You know, I
Yeah,
taught a bunch.
What's worse was like when he gave up like being a teacher, like just because
Kylo.
Kylo like turned to the dark side because of him.
Yeah.
It's like he wouldn't have
Yeah.
given up though,
Kind of a bitch move, for sure. That's not the Luke we all know and love.
No,
and just like
no.
run away.
The
from
Luke,
everything.
robot arm Luke is the one
He's
we
like
love.
worked his whole life towards becoming a Jedi.
But you're right, Cram. To be Mark Hamill would be very
It's surreal. It
and
is so
and
surreal.
to be Mark Hamill, you need 2 bumps. To be Mark Hamill. That's what I'm saying.
Speaking of other shows that are coming out soon, I know we're talking about Disney.
Yeah,
but,
that's what we were talking about. Yeah.
but
Good segue.
but Netflix, Stranger Things comes out in a couple days, I think. 27th.
Really?
27th. No, today.
Stranger
I was trying to do
Things
that was
season
literally
4?
meant to be me trying to do the.
Season 3 wasn't that good. Season 3 wasn't that good.
Yeah, season 3
wasn't
was
that good.
dope. What are you
It was
talking
okay.
about?
I was in the mall the whole time, and it was like, they changed it up a lot. I guess because they have to, because the kids are older. They're not kids anymore. But
Yeah.
it just wasn't. It wasn't like what 1 and 2 were like.
It wasn't. Well, none of them
good.
were one. One
It
was
was good. It
like
wasn't
primo.
bad.
You know, it's only downhill from there.
One
But
Supremo.
I
I feel
still
like they
love
should.
the
But why
series.
can't shows just do that? Why can't shows just do one incredible season and then just leave it be, and then all the creators can go and make a new
give you-
amazing thing?
I'll give
to
you
leave
2
it be.
words.
Yeah.
I'll give you 2
Yeah.
words.
Money.
Cash money, brother.
Money. Yeah.
Cash money.
Cash moan E.
Like-
3 words.
I mean, it's like I don't know. Like I don't know about you, but I've actually got one of my best mates is a published author. And,
Yes, very
and
true.
I
Very true.
actually
I see
spoke.
where you're going with this.
I heard him on a podcast recently talking, and he was talking about how the fans of the first one gave
Really
him the
wanted the second
push that they wanted the second one. They wanted a second movie,
Yeah.
and it's like Stranger Things.
Otherwise, he wouldn't have written it.
No,
he wouldn't have
exactly.
written the sequel.
Exactly.
Yeah, and the only reason he is writing the sequel is because the fans want it, and because he knows it's guaranteed money.
Yeah.
That's the only reason that he's
Cash
doing it.
money.
Yeah, cash money.
Yeah.
And you know what? It's gonna be shit.
Compared to the first one,
Probably
it
is
can't-
comparatively.
it's just how
compared to
sequels are.
Astrius, Eternum is going to be a piece of poop. I'm telling the world right now, right here, right now. I'm not excited about it at all. I'm being serious. I'm not even joking. I'm being genuinely serious. I am not looking forward to releasing the thing.
You heard it.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to release it for a year, do almost no publicity for it, and then I'm going to combine it in one book called The World Settlers.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to kind of be happy because the first half's amazing and the second half's okay. You know?
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah. That's so funny, man.
true story.
So funny.
True story. Yeah.
But yeah,
So what's on the schedule tonight? What's on the old?
Look, I only got one more thing to talk about, and then I'm done.
Oh, okay. That was a quick episode.
I know. The Umbrella Academy season 3,
Whoa, really?
June 22nd.
Again,
June,
season 2, not
June
so good.
22nd. June 22nd. This
Not
season,
bad,
this season
but
looks,
not
this
good.
season looks really good.
Season looks good. Cool.
They have like they go back in time to when like they weren't the kids that were picked. So there's like an alternate
Oh.
there's like an alternate family.
Alternate Umbrella Academy.
Yeah, and so
Okay,
they got to
cool.
like it looks the trailer looks really good. Like
Yeah.
all their alternates, and then they're all like stuck in a world where they don't belong.
Cool.
Yeah, very cool. Very
Cool,
cool.
cool. I like it. I like it.
I'm just gonna get a picture up. Did you ever see the Umbrella Academy, Jazz?
Yeah, I saw the first season. Thought it was
That's
right.
all you need, Jazz. That's all you need.
Again, why is it yeah.
amazing?
I
Such
know, right?
an incredible
Such a good show.
show.
Such a good show.
And then season 2, hey, let's take all that time travel stuff we did, but now let's just all permanently be stuck in different times and not actually utilize the time travel bit.
Yeah,
Really.
yeah.
Until the end. Yeah.
Yeah,
it was kind of-
I think a
It's
lot
just
of
little
stories.
boring. It was still good. It was just.
I think a lot of stories just go for that real soft. They don't want to explain too much, so they just go for this real soft, like soft science.
Yeah.
And it's really good in small bursts, but when you get like too much soft science, you just start to lose.
You're just like,
you
"Oh,
you need
God."
that. You need reality to grip on.
Yeah.
And they spent too much time in character development in the second season. It's like if the character ain't
Yeah.
developed in the first season, like what's the point of the first season?
Yeah.
Develop in like your books. The first season should be character development. Second season, everyone dies.
Hang on, I'm getting a phone call.
Big battle.
From, a viewer has called in. You're on the line with Cram, Cal, and Jazz. Hello.
Beep, beep,
They hung up on me.
beep. There
the
we go.
viewer hung
You
up
had-
on me.
Our first call in, everybody.
The viewer hung up on me.
Our first call in.
First ever call in, and they did not speak.
We should.
But
Never been done before. Like audience interactions, never been done before.
never been done before. But the reason they were calling is because they wanted me to talk about something on the podcast.
Okay.
It's something called Raised on Hip Hop Volume 1.
Okay.
A $35 CD of the ABCs. Is for all the biggies out there raising the next generation of hip hop enthusiasts. Teach your little homies their ABCs while celebrating some of the greatest hip hop artists of all time.
Okay.
Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you rap with me? Apparently, that's the thing. I don't know what. Honestly, there's not a lot of information here. and
B
none of it's
is for
funny,
Biggie
so
Smalls, and he spreads love because it's the Brooklyn way.
That's right. That's right. And T is
Raising
for.
hip-hop.
T is for Tupac, but also so is the number 2. It depends on the album.
When you
Sorry,
go
too
for
confusing.
it, when you
Yes. 50 cent is the price of this illustrated book. That's ludicrous.
when you go to the bookstore, it's in between M and M.
Yeah, exactly. You look between M, and you get H, hip hop classic ABCs.
It's under that umbrella somewhere.
M&M?
Yeah. Yeah. Good times. So anyway, enough of that. Let's get back to some logic-based
right in.
conversations. Yeah, let's hops in. Yeah. We'll speak about some logic things. Because we've got a Macklemore to speak about. We've got,
Woo! Tang!
woo! Chee! Yeah. Anyway, that was what they were calling in about, and then they hung up on me. But they sent me a text with. So that's all that matters. We covered it. Now they can be satisfied viewer. You know, we've really run out of stuff to talk about on this show.
Mate,
I think that's why it's the last
hours.
episode.
I think just like 30 hours is a lot. What do you think about my monologue that I wrote for you, by the way?
I loved it. If you do that every week, I'll happily cop the shit and be the copycat every week.
I
No,
just
it was
thought
good. There was some great jokes. There was some good. It was funny. Me trying to like read it like as if I was like, oh shit, I read that wrong.
No,
Right.
you did great, man. You did great. You did great. For everyone playing at home, I actually sent Cosmic a slideshow that has the correct pacing, so that way he didn't spoil the jokes for himself.
Yes.
which I thought was really good. Honestly, I think,
was. Really, it just made me look like I was laughing at my own jokes. That's what
I was about to say I've never seen you enjoy your own monologue as much. So
Yeah. Yeah, I never laugh at my own jokes. That's just not a Cal thing.
It's funny though because man, when you're writing a monologue, it ends up just stretching longer and longer and longer because words are so complicated.
Yeah.
You're say something and then you're like, oh, but then I've got to be like, and if you got to add all these little conjunctions, references, and
conjunctions. Yeah.
And it's man, it's much easier to flow than it is to prepare words, you know?
Yeah. For sure.
Unless, of course, it's a rhyme, in which case it's hard to remember a rhyme and you want to write that shit down.
Yeah, it's hard to remember a rhyme, so write it. Because if you don't, it's not going to sound the same. I didn't write that down. That was the problem. I didn't write that down.
Oh, man, this is great. 30 episodes.
awesome.
Jazz, do you have anything to say about the 30 episodes?
No, not really. I mean,
The same boat as us.
it's getting a bit old, eh?
It's getting a bit old. You know what? Jazz is like, give me my fucking 30 hours back right now. Give me my 30 hours back, you two assholes.
Yeah, Jazz is like, give me my 30 hours back or $25 an hour times 30. Please.
Yeah. One of the two. One of the two, you sons of bitches.
No, sorry, I was just Path of Exile. Yeah.
Just giving
Play,
up. Just
Path of
giving up.
Exile. It's a really cool game. It's free. And it's
That's
Diablo
true.
4, basically.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny,
And,
man.
and is eerily similar to the path Cram and I have been on for many years.
Yeah,
Path of
basically.
Exile. Yeah. I had a viewer commented on our YouTube channel. They said they commented on the Epic Games video that's up on 1964.
Oh,
on
yeah,
YouTube.
yeah.
And they said this video is so well done. I can't believe it's only got 900 views.
Uh-huh.
And then they said I'm shocked.
I can't
And
believe it's got 100 views.
Yeah. And I replied, story of our life, B. And then a laughy face, but I was clearly very angry. Because I've been running that YouTube channel for 5 years. And do you know how much money it's made? $400. That's less than $100 a year. That's the return I've had on that YouTube channel. Not that I ever made it to monetize. It was always to make fun videos and stuff.
Yeah.
But,
but and then you see some kid would just post a 20-second video about a game that they're playing.
Into a wall.
It has nothing to do with anything.
And it's got 2 million views.
2 million views.
I can't believe you've done this.
Yeah.
Can't believe
made
you've done this.
$2,000 off of one video.
I know.
God damn.
Sad
God
days.
damn.
Sad days.
Yeah.
It's almost like
we just gotta become TikTokers, guys.
Well, I downloaded TikTok today.
think?
I downloaded
Did
TikTok
you?
today.
Wow.
Because my son's got 150 followers, which makes me
Good.
very jealous. And
I've got 1964 Co on TikTok.
I've decided to
You
make
can
it.
look that up.
I decided to make a TikTok that rivals his.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna take him
What's it
down. I'm gonna get the most followers.
It's called @DadHitsKid.
Yeah.
That's the handle.
Boosh!
That's the handle.
just every video is just worse and worse. And
Yeah,
then
yeah.
And then the last video is just a big beep.
Yeah. No, the last video is you being walked out of your house in handcuffs.
Get some fighting words across from over the table here about it. No, definitely.
Okay.
What I was thinking is I was gonna do what you did to me with that comic book. I was gonna get every TikTok Rylan makes, and then just make a
copy
and make the exact same version, just with a cat in it instead.
But with a cat, yeah. Just wear cat ears and then do whatever he's doing.
Yeah. Because it is really just.
What's his name on TikTok?
Oh, you have to ask him. I won't put that one on the stream.
Yeah, don't put that.
I don't want him getting more followers than me.
We don't want him to get 151
Windows
followers.
suppress-
We don't need him to get 151 followers. You know,
Yeah, true.
that
true.
extra follower
True.
from us. Woo.
True. Well, he's already made me follow him today, so I'm already.
Yeah.
I'm already -1.
What's your TikTok? Wait, do I even have? I think I deleted.
Is
TikTok
mine's
off my phone.
Cramwich?
I deleted it.
CRAMWHICH. I'm
You
putting
should look up 1964 Co. I deleted TikTok, but the account's there for sure.
Can you do
It's
that on
definitely
computer?
I don't know.
Does TikTok run on computer?
TikTok 1964 Co. Surely there's like a.
Oh,
yeah, TikTok.com.
Holy moly!
TikTok.com. It'd just be like a phone, right?
Yeah.
Oh god, it's not like a phone. Oh god.
Oh my
it's horrible.
god! Stop!
It's horrible.
Stop! All
So
right.
get us off it. Oh my goodness.
Jesus Christ, that was so loud. Let's see.
Jeez.
What do we want
This
here?
is horrible. This is nothing like a phone. This is horrible.
I know.
Go search and then type in 1964 Co. one word, and then there it is. And then it's the first account, and you click on it, and there's 11 videos. Look at that. That's all our YouTube, all our gaming stuff, and it's even got the podcast intro to advertise the podcast. It's got me doing a stand-up comedy bit.
Hell yeah! Look at this.
Yeah. So and look, we've got 11 followers.
11 followers, Rye. We're already catching
11
up.
followers.
Better watch out,
Yeah.
buddy.
Yeah. That's right.
I'm gonna follow when I figure out how to do that.
33 years old, everybody. We're 33.
We know what we know. We know
it's
important
amazing.
things, all right? Like paying bills and
Yeah.
and that. Yeah, I did struggle with that today. But all right, settle down there. They're laughing about our 11 followers
know.
over there.
We know it. We know important. We know about important things like paying bills and not paying bills. Those two things.
That's
all
basically
adults do
life.
those
I
two
think you'll
things.
find.
Yeah.
I think you'll find
Yeah.
in life
Yeah,
everything
one
can
of those
be
two things.
narrowed down to
Yeah.
two. I love this push one.
I've been paying off a tax debt.
So
for
you've
4
played
years.
Fortnite for
4 years. I've
so
been
you've
paying
played
off
Fortnite
a huge
for
tax
2
debt.
Sorry, hold up. I was just watching one of your Fortnite videos. Go
Oh.
on. We're gonna have this picture of a bush while you talk.
This is a bush plane, cool. I have been paying off this massive tax debt for the last 4 years, huge tax debt, and we just paid the last $56. We're debt free, we're tax debt free, no debt to the ATO, and
That's awesome.
just in time for June.
That is awesome.
Which anyone will know when you get to 30th of July. It's the end of the financial year, and I'll have to do a tax return. I'll probably get another debt again, but I'm debt free for the next month or two.
That's so
and
good.
I'm so happy.
That's
yeah.
so good. Congratulations, man.
Yeah.
Do you have an
so-
accountant or do you do it all online?
No, I do it all. Yeah, I do it all. Well, I used to work for Seller, right?
don't wanna
I
toot
used to
my
work for the
horn.
tax office. I used to work for the ATO. I'm a security assessed citizen,
Oh,
also known
that's
as
a
a SAC.
sack.
Yes, I am. I'm a SAC. I'm officially a
What a
SAC.
stat.
Yeah. I'm level 1, so I'm like the lowest security clearance you can ever have while having one.
Uh-huh.
But if I call up the tax office, they can't help me. They have to put me onto the SAC team.
The sack team.
Yeah, for some reason, because I worked for them, it's harder for me to speak to them. How does that make sense? But I just do
Yeah.
it all online. I just do it through MyGov, like every other normal human that doesn't use
Yeah.
an accountant.
Yeah.
Accountants are rip-offs. Like, everyone's like, oh, they get me so much money back. But you can get the same amount of money back, and they don't, without someone taking a cut from it. Like, you can literally do that. It's not hard at all. If you've got a question
You know,
confused, you call 13 11 88 or
depends.
whatever the number is, and you literally ask
True.
them, and
That's
they
very
tell you
true.
the answer. They
very
have a
true.
Google catalog. They don't know anything about tax. They're like me, sitting in a call center with like a wiki in front of them. And then when you ask a question, they type in those key phrases, and then they read you the answer, and it's better than any accountant. Accountants have no idea what's going on, man.
So next time you call it, you should call them up and be like, "Yeah, hey, I've got a problem with my tax." And they go, "What's the problem, sir?" And you say, "All right, get ready for this. 2 girls, yeah, 1 cut." Wait a second. They'll be like, "Sir, I was googling what you
Very
wrote."
difficult math. Yeah, very difficult math.
Um,
Yeah, we used to have accountants call us, bro. We had accountants call us
Yeah.
and ask like, "Oh, what's column 1A for the Medicare threat?"
Yeah.
for my client. What does that mean? And then we'd be like, yeah, you got to put this. Like, literally, the person could have just called us and asked that question.
Yeah.
That's how much of a rot they are. I didn't know that until I worked there.
Well, to be fair,
but
can I just say, I was blessed because mine helped me learn how to do a lot of that stuff, and then to the point where I didn't need them. Like I was blessed
like
because
walked you through the steps.
I had a family friend accountant
Yep.
who wasn't a family friend accountant, but was an accountant of the family, and then became a friend.
Yeah. Okay. Cool,
And
cool.
yeah, they were like great because they didn't want me to spend an expense if I didn't have to, but they weren't gonna not charge me, so it was like.
But also, you ran a business and you had other reasons to.
True, but I also had never filed an individual tax return before. I
Oh,
ran a
really?
business.
Oh, well, then you need. If you've never done one, you need a tax. You need an accountant for sure.
Because
Well, he would have had to file. He would have had to back.
He
He would have had to do tax
he
returns.
did.
for
He did
years
all my
prior.
tax returns. He got it all sorted, and
Yeah,
then taught me how to do it all.
That's so hard to do
Yeah.
on your own.
Yeah.
It's so easy to do yours for the year,
Yeah.
but it's so hard to do yours. For
And
like
also,
the last
I don't know
5
if you know this, but there's like an exemption if you hire an accountant to do your tax.
Yeah.
They can apply for like a 5-year extension or something. Whereas like if you don't go through, if you're not paying someone to do it, you can't get that extension. Or there's some weird clause there where like accountants have got some leeway from the government in order to do
like
their job.
access to do
Like
stuff.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And they can be like, oh, look, there's a lot of paperwork to go through. Let's,
Yeah.
something like that. I don't know. I'm not one, but
I once had a guy be like, "Hey, can I be your accountant?" And then I was like, why? And then he was
that's
like,
a good question.
and then he was like, well,
No, I'd
how
answer
many
it.
fingers am I holding up? And I was like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And he was like, oh, that's right. And I was like, I'm an accountant too. I'm an accountant too.
I thought you were going to talk about the new Apple phone app about tracking native insects in your yard. I count ant.
Oh, accountant. Yeah. Very popular app. Very popular.
That's such a stretch. You know what? Just much like
it's better
much
than
like
counting
this-
somebody's fingers, Cram.
True.
You're more on the ball than I am
True,
tonight.
True. More on the sack. Less than
More
more
on
on
the
the
sack,
ball,
yes,
but you're more on the sack.
I'm more on the sack. Yeah, being a security assessed citizen. Yeah. So you know what? I'm just glad to be doing a podcast tonight.
I'm happy.
Because I don't know if you know this, Jazz, but yesterday I was meant to be on a sci-fi panel. I got invited to be one of 4 authors in Australia to be on a sci-fi panel, and it was at 7 p.m. And I worked at the resort all day on my day job, and I've been doing that all week, like training new staff, and I'm really burned out and like kind of brain foggy. And I was like, all right, I got to be home. And I got to do this thing at 7:30. Got to do this thing at 7:30. Got to do this thing at 7:30. And I said that to myself all day. Then I came home. I looked at the calendar. It said 7 p.m. Sci-fi podcast, and I saw 7:30 sci-fi podcast.
It even
And then
said
I
it
sat
on
down
the
on the
calendar?
computer. I wrote it on my calendar and everything.
the
And then I sat down and I waited for the Zoom link, and it never came. And then I was like, yo, how dare they just stand me up? Like, that is so rude that they just stand me up. And then I emailed them, and I was like, have I got the wrong day or time or something? And then they were like, this was at 7. We're halfway through the podcast with the other panelists. We'll give you another opportunity in the future. And I was like, ah, damn it. And then wait for this, Cram. You don't know this. I was so pissed off about that because it was my own fault. And that's why I was pissed off.
Well, I mean,
But
that's
then-
what you say. I mean, it sounds a bit fishy if you ask me. But anyway, you go on.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, like a reminder, a reminder email or
I
text.
mean,
me
how
like, hey,
important
are you
is your
here?
show if you
It's
can't...
not live in front of an audience.
How
You could have
important is
said,
your
"Are
show
you-"
if you can't corral a few guests? You know what I'm saying?
Right? I was sitting in front of the computer the whole time. I was
Yeah.
here at 7. I was here at 6:45. For
I
God's sake. Anyway.
was here for 20 minutes while you played Valorant at the start of this episode, and I waited patiently
Exactly. You're a true podcast
because I
organizer.
care about this podcast, this talk show.
But then I had another podcast this morning at 5:45 a.m. So I was like, oh, God damn it, I missed this one. I'm angry about it. Whatever, I'm going to bed early. I got to wake up first thing in the morning before my day job. I'm doing a meeting for a podcast. Not even a podcast, like a pre-meeting with the host to see if she wants me on. And then I get up and I get a reminder email 20 minutes before with a Zoom link. And I'm like, oh my God, look at this. It's beautiful. And then it gets to 5 minutes before I join the meeting.
Don't tell
And I
me
get an
this.
email from her being
No.
like, hey, Callan, I'm stuck in traffic. Can we reschedule this to next week? And I was like,
my God.
yeah, of course, thank you. But in my head, I was like, dude, Do you understand that I'm on the other side of the planet and I
Yeah.
got up at 5 a.m.
Yeah.
like 4
I
hours
didn't-
before I had to wake up for my
Didn't
job,
understand.
and you give me 5 minutes notice
Yeah.
and an automatic 20-minute reminder email? At least you're more on the ball podcast than
Well,
that before.
true. At least they gave you.
man,
At least they
But
fucking told you.
Please.
Yeah. You know, you should have sent her an email back saying, the show started half an hour ago. you missed it.
I'm
You
already
missed-
recording.
I'm already
Yeah,
recording. I'm already on.
halfway through. I'll give you I'm sure we'll give you another opportunity in the future, though.
Yeah.
I'll let you
yeah,
know
yeah.
that I'm a sack, and we
Yeah.
don't take kindly to people.
I got a sack full of podcasts.
Just such
I'm
a
glad
sad-
I'm doing this one.
Well, we will.
I
We're
felt like I
happy
needed to do one.
We're
for
happy
the
to have
last
you,
40
man.
hours.
We love having you. Well, it's your show, so you love having you.
Well, it's your show now.
Hey!
You're streaming it. You're
I
streaming
know.
it. You're producing it. You're
I
even
know.
writing my monologue now. I'm
know.
literally doing nothing anymore.
But
I'm just showing up
that's
late, playing Valorant. That's all I'm doing.
what I ask you, what have you done? No, what have you
don't-
done for me lately?
Like, what have you done for me lately?
No, man, it's great. It's I honestly don't want to write your podcast every night, but occasionally because you know what? Here's the thing. It was really natural. I wrote it all pretty much the night I found the comics. I wrote the monologue, and
Oh,
then
nice.
and then tonight all I did was put the pictures to it. That's basically it. Like,
Cool.
it wasn't like I think that's what I was saying before. Like, that's the best shit right there, where it's like fresh. It's like
Hell yeah.
straight off the top of the dome. Like no stressing about, oh, is this good? Is this good? Don't worry about it. Like, it's just boom. But yeah, I don't having like a scheduled, that just gives me the heebie-jeebies. Like, whoa.
Yeah.
Scheduled monologue, my god, I'll become a mute if that happened. Like, a year later, you'd be like, "Why isn't Marco talking?" It's like, oh, he gave a Valve silence because he had to write too many monologues. So yeah. Anyway, I had a lot of fun, and you did it great. You delivered it well.
Yeah, that's well, that was my job once upon a time. Was in the background of television.
Yeah. That's funny.
Extra.
That's
Film
funny.
and TV extra.
I know. I love that.
So yeah, I read a lot of big cue cards.
Most of
in
them
my own
said.
head
Most of them
while
said
the actor-
quiet on set.
Most of them said, "Cal, stop looking into camera." Yeah.
And then the
time.
next one says,
If
yeah.
anybody
And
wants to
then the next
know-
one says, yes, you, Cal. It's not Callum, who's hard of hearing on G4. We're talking to you.
So if anyone wants to know, I was an extra in Steven Spielberg's Terra Nova.
This is true.
This is true. You can look this up.
What should I
You can probably-
search?
If you type in Terra Nova and go to Google Images, I think all the images are there.
Okay. Okay.
But I'm trying to look for an image.
I remember the
Terra
one
Nova
of like it's at a
TV
building and
TV.
you're like in the corner of the building guarding the building with a gun.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, with a gun. I was like a soldier. I was one of Stephen Lang, the guy from Avatar. He was like the lead.
Oh,
him and
Slang!
Jason-
You guys on a nickname
Yeah.
basis there.
Oh, we were on a nickname basis.
Yes.
So
let's go.
so Slang or Stephen Lang
Uh-huh.
was the he was the one of the lead actors along with Jason O'Mara, and he gave me heaps of acting advice. But I used to sort of stand behind him all the time as like a soldier, right? Like,
Yeah. Did everyone have their own soldier, or was it just what the scene needed? Like,
it was just whatever the scene needed. So what I'm gonna do is I've actually saved an image which I'm gonna send to the Discord.
Oh, yeah.
Uno momento.
Yep. And if
and I'm
everyone,
gonna-
the Discord is FNF-1964 code.
No, you just show you can just download and show the image, right?
Yeah. No, I just want everyone to know that.
Oh, okay,
been-
that's what the
It's
Discord
been
is,
30 episodes, 30 hours, and we've not had a guest on the show yet.
Yeah, that's true.
We
that's very
really,
true.
we really need your audience interaction, everybody. We want to
Yeah.
see, we want video responses.
We do. We
want
need
interactions.
exactly.
We
need all
we
that
want you in our
stuff.
Discord. We want you
We
text
want it in
messaging me
there.
late at night, and then me calling the cops on you. That's what we want. All right.
Yeah. So well, I see now. I don't even know where I saved it. Podcast show this. Is that the one? No, that's not the one. God damn it, dude. See, now I save it and I.
I think I got the one. Summon
Did you?
Stan. Yeah.
What?
I got the one.
Sam. I just sent one to
I'm
Forecast Secret. That's the building that Slang stands on. Usually I'm up the top there guarding him. But if you look...
Here we go. Wait.
Oh, you've got the episode.
There you are. I
That's
see you
even
on the
better.
left. I can tell that's you right on the left.
Yeah, right there. Yeah, you. Oh, is this the trailer?
Yeah, the trailer.
Yeah, I am in the trailer. Yeah.
Look at that.
That played
That's
it-
Callan right there.
That's
and the
me. That's me
trailer
right
of-
there, ladies and gentlemen.
trailer of
That
Terra
that weird looking dude, the lanky dude behind the pole.
So good.
That's my face. That played during the Super Bowl. 1 billion people saw that shitty face. 1
Wow.
billion people. That trailer. Yeah. But anyway, the whole point of this story was, I was like, hey, if anyone wants to know, I was in Terra Nova, blah blah blah. The whole point I was getting at was, so if you want to see me, fast forward to like 14 minutes 30 seconds, and you're legit. I became. They promoted me to a featured extra where I got to sit in the room with Jason and Slang, and it was like just me and the actors, and they
Wow.
gave me a perspex thing to hold, and they were like, yeah, we're gonna put holograms. And I was just kind of swiping it in the back, like sitting at the table with them.
Cool. That's
And I was like,
sick.
sick! I'm getting heaps of camera time. This is amazing. And then when I watched the episode, I must have acted so badly that they put like an entire wall of holograms like around where I am. So it's just like you see like the silhouette of my body behind these holograms, and then you see in one scene when they zoom out, Jason O'Mara's standing there, and it's just my face right between his legs in the background. Like right where his dick would be is just my face. And that's like the most screen time
in
I
the
got.
in the sack spot.
Yeah, in the sack spot, exactly. Helen's a sack. It's the name of the episode.
Oh man, you know what's so funny is
good
I
times.
actually watched Terra Nova when it came out without knowing you were in it until much later. How is that? I'm watching a TV show, didn't even know my best friends just like stand. It's so funny.
So funny. Yeah.
So funny.
Yeah, it got canned because they spent like way over budget. They spent something like it was something like $2 million just on the pilot episode. Like it was way more than that.
I mean, it was in the wake of Avatar, right?
Yeah.
And they were like, "Oh, let's do a jungle thing with this guy," and then
with this guy, and we'll make it like dinosaurs, but people
like Jurassic
and-
Park mixed
yeah.
with Avatar. It's gonna be amazing.
Yeah. And then it turned out to just be like Neighbours in dinosaur era because it was filmed in Australia, and most of the other than Jason and Slang, the rest of the cast were like literally actors from Neighbours.
Yeah.
Like heaps of the young kids from Neighbours were in it, and
Yeah.
at the time.
Bless their cotton socks.
times.
Bless their cotton socks.
I also did a bit of Sea Patrol, and I did a bit of Lightning Point, which I think is called something else now on Nickelodeon. They bought it out. Which that
Lightning
was fun.
Point.
Yeah, Lightning Point. It's like when some aliens took over. Some aliens came down and disguised themselves as female surfers. It was like a kids show on ABC.
Yeah.
And now it's on Nickelodeon, and I'm sure they changed the name to a different name.
Sea Patrol.
But I'm in the-
eh?
I'm in the background of that on the beach, just throwing a beach ball with a couple of models.
Hell
That's all I did
yeah.
all day. It was just
Hell
models
yeah.
throwing a beach ball. Like my I remember my feet. I covered myself in sunscreen, but I didn't cover my feet in sunscreen. And it was filmed just here in Main Beach up at the Spear on the Gold Coast. And when I got home, my feet were like this thick in sunburn and blisters. Like the worst sunburn I've ever had in my life. My entire tops of my feet, I couldn't put shoes or socks on for a week.
Because of that,
And
cause of that show.
Bri was like laughing at me. My ex was like laughing at me, like, haha, serves you right, hang on. And I was like, feet up on the couch in pain, like, worth it. So worth it.
I was.
And I got paid heaps, They pay way too much money to people that don't do anything.
Really?
Just stand there all day on a camera and then like eat a buffet for lunch for free. That's like what you do, 16 hours a day. And you get paid so much. I got paid. Warner Brothers never paid me, and then like 3 months later, I checked I was like, they're still not paying me. What the hell's going on? And then I checked my bank, and it was just like a bulk payment for like 3 months of work. It was like 30 grand or something in 3 months. It was crazy.
Well,
Yeah.
you know what? You get the reverse here. You get 30 hours of screen time, and you get zilch show on the Kishi.
30 hours of screen time and 0 viewers.
0 viewers. No, we got a couple. Bill,
Yep,
old Bill out there somewhere.
Good old Bill.
You know, I don't
We
even
miss
know
you,
if you're
Billy.
around, Bill, because you stopped commenting on. And
We miss your comments, Bill.
I'm gonna have to bring you into Cram's court at some point, Bill, because
Gonna have to come to Cram's Court.
You know,
That's right.
I know you're listening. I know you're there. I know you've not abandoned us. You
And
were
in Cram's court, Cram is the judge, the jury,
the judge, the jury, and the guilty verdict.
guilty verdict. Yep. Yep. And you're your own executioner. You know what? When you stopped leaving comments, well, you executed yourself.
Basically.
In that moment.
Sorry, Bill, but
we loved you, Bill. We loved you, and you really let us down.
yeah, I'm sorry, but it's over. It's over,
It's
buddy.
over.
No,
we had a good
you know
friendship
what?
while it lasted. It was a little one way, albeit a little.
I'm sorry.
Us talking a lot, you never responding, but
It's been a rough night. I don't know if I'm thinking straight. Had a few glasses of wine, and I think Bill. You sleep on the couch tonight.
Yep.
And not you, Bill. I'm talking to Bill here.
Yeah, Bill.
You sleep on
Not
the couch?
me.
No.
I sleep on the couch every night.
I don't know why people call it the couch. It's my bed.
Yeah.
But yes, it would be great. As again, I don't want to sound too pleady here, preachy, but please send us in some comments, questions, anything,
Please do.
anything and everything.
Yep.
Miso Ronry.
Miso Ronry.
My inbox is empty, except for these two bastards. That's all that's it.
We message him every day.
That's it. Just to tell me how shit I am as well. It's terrible.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you piece of shit.
Yeah. It's true. He does get a lot of offensive messages from us. Yeah. In fact, I just sent one right now.
Okay. Let's have a look.
Yep, there it is.
Oh,
there it is.
Let me just. It's in a backlog of other offensive messages.
Yep.
And some government messages as well.
Scroll down though. It's important. You scroll down. Make sure you open it.
It just says you're so shit.
It's important. Told you. Told you how important it was. The importance was real.
I'm gone. I'm out of here. I'm gone.
We really need viewers. We need viewers, people. Look what
we
you've
do
done
need
to
viewers.
Cram,
You know what? Maybe we'll have a bit of luck next season.
Yes.
Because I don't know if you guys know this. Obviously, you two know this because we talked about this before.
And we're omnipotent. So
And
we know everything because we're God.
We know everything. I saw that.
We know everything.
We are starting. We're ending the show. We're starting next season. We've done the Friday Night Fork Show. We've done the Friday Night Podcast. Next season, you're in for a treat because we're doing Aisle 3. The
Friday night. The Friday.
I don't know. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
So
That's
when we
what
do
we're doing.
that,
yeah.
because it's definitely been named that, and we've got all the
We
branding
know
worked
what
out.
the name is. It's completely organized, and
You'll find something really interesting about our next aisle is that it's actually never been done before.
That's right. Unlike the first two seasons, which have now been done.
They've been done.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And
Or have they?
Aisle 1.
Bum, bum, bum.
Aisle 1 had a lot of changes, and
Uh-huh.
Aisle 2 really only had one big change in the middle of the season. We changed the set
Yeah.
because we had to.
We had to change the set because Zoom really, really did us a number.
Zoom really messed us up
Zoom
there.
really messed us
but
up.
we kept with the TV theme, with the late show kind of
Yeah,
theme.
we went a little bit inside the Matrix,
We went a bit Matrixy.
which is fine.
It's almost like this is Aisle 3, actually. Aisle 3 will be called Aisle 4, is what I'm getting at. No. But no, it's definitely called the Friday Night. And that's why the Friday Night. And once we do that, that's what it will be called. So
I thought it was
you heard
called
it here
the Friday
first.
night.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Sorry,
that's
that was
exactly-
that.
yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
understand your
Not
pronunciation.
the Friday night.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
just pronounced it
it's the
wrong.
pronunciation.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a bit of an issue.
But yeah, we're looking forward to the Aisle 3. Woo-wee! Why do we call it an aisle? Because seasons have been done.
Seasons have been done, and our
Been
show's
done
never
before.
been done before.
Exactly.
So I'll do what I freaking want to do.
That's right. You will.
I'll call
You
it
will.
what I want to call it.
Yeah. Yep. I see. I'll see what he did there. No, that didn't work.
These jokes are making me aisle. No, that's ill.
Yeah.
No, but I guess I just want to say my final words, because I don't know how long it's going to be till we build our new set. We're actually building a set. We're getting an office in
Yes, that's true.
in the center of the city. all three
Yep,
of us
we're
are building a new
that.
set.
Yeah, that's right.
Um,
In the city.
in the
Not-
city.
Not any particular city, but in the
Not
city.
in any
Yeah.
city you fucking know. In the city. So yeah,
Yep,
we don't
yep.
know what the set's gonna look like just yet. We got some ideas, got some designs. We got we paid a painter from Venice. But anyway, let's not get into that now.
Yeah,
That's for next aisle,
happening.
next
Yeah,
season.
the next aisle. Yep, that's right. This aisle is all about leaving us off with what has probably been our favorite game this year. Compared to what last year, what we would have said Rocket League, year before Fortnite. This year has definitely been Valorant.
And by leaving it off with Valorant, what we mean to say is the show's done. The show's over. We've hit an hour.
Oh, have we?
There's no time for Valorant.
Oh, there's no time to actually play any
no,
games.
but we're gonna actually go
Wow,
play a
that
game.
went quickly.
I know
That was-
been
I
an
thought-
hour. It's been an hour.
I thought it was. I was like, man, this is really boring. Let's stop playing some games.
No.
There's no content.
We've
No, it's just
legitimately
been-
breezed through an hour.
Wow.
It's like 58 minutes right now.
I feel good about it. There was at least 40 jokes all up.
Yeah, I
That's
think-
a good
I
amount.
think
That's
it
a
was
joke
good.
every two. It's a joke every minute and a half. That's pretty good. Every minute.
You get
and
your
a half.
money's worth when you come here
You
to
get
the
your-
FNF.
Woo! Yeah, you want a joke every 90 seconds? Tune into FNF, motherfucker.
You want to laugh
Yeah.
every 3 minutes 60?
That's why they. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Because you're not laughing at every
Not
joke.
every
And
joke,
also,
yeah,
that's why they called me the 90-second miracle. That's actually not why they call me why they really call me the 90-second miracle. You don't want to know.
No, you don't want to
Especially if
know.
you're the lady.
Who gave birth in 90 seconds.
Yes.
Which is, I assume that's what you mean, right?
Yeah, well, I don't mean that's the
Yeah,
90 seconds.
you're
is
a
the
miracle.
standard
You were
amount
born
of
in
time.
90 seconds.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
In
what I'm
parts,
saying.
Like,
Yeah.
first set came out the head, and then
Yep.
came out the torso.
Yep. And then one arm. And then, funny enough, my toes. But then another arm, and then both my.
It was a weird
And
order.
that's why I have toes.
And
for
hence, and that's why he's called Mr. Potato Man.
That's why I'm called Mr. Potato. Mr. Potato
All
Man.
right. Look,
Sorry.
I think honestly, I think we've lost
delirious.
it. We're delirious. We've had fun.
Yep.
We've had a
We
great
have.
30 episodes, 30 hours.
It's
Go
been
back and
amazing.
watch it. Spend the next couple months just catching up so that you're ready for our next aisle.
Catch up. You know you're gonna love it. It's all relevant. It's all
it's
relevant to
all-
now. All those Trump jokes still land. They still land. The Matrix is coming out soon. The Batman. Go back and watch it all. I can't wait for aisle 3. Can't wait. It's gonna be a ball.
It's gonna be maybe.
I love all you out there. I love you down there. I love you up there. I love all you people. And we'll catch you in the next.
Much love,
Aisle?
guys. Much love. It almost is like if you're gonna watch this back, you're gonna be like, are these guys high or something? We're just
Hi, crazy.
we're high
Wait
in
a
life, man. We're just excited. This is
Yeah.
like cathartic to be like saying we've
This is
done.
what sobriety looks like.
This is what this is what it looks like to
Don't
be
do it.
This is what it looks like to be a genuinely enthusiastic, happy, optimistic person. All right.
Yeah, exactly.
On the outside and a shell of a man on the inside.
Kill me. yeah.
All right, sick. I'm just, you know what? Unless you guys got anything else to say, I'm gonna just go to the
cut
the outro.
Cut it.
You know,
Cut
we're on the rambling
Cut it 5
we're on the
minutes.
rambling screen now. So we
Got
got
it 5 minutes to go.
we got a little bit of talking, and then we can
Yeah.
then we can
And
just
then we can go play Valorant
yeah.
for fun, and
Uh-huh.
then we can like rage, and then I'll probably go kill myself. And then
Holy
see you
shit!
next year.
Beep.